Hi, my name's Allan Madan. I'm a chartered accountant and a tax expert in the Mississauga, Toronto, and Oakville regions of Ontario, Canada. Today's short video is called The Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. If you are a US expat or are planning on moving abroad, then you certainly should watch this video. So let's get started. US citizens and US green card holders are liable for US income tax. In fact, they have to pay US income taxes on their worldwide income. And worldwide income includes income from foreign sources, like from a job overseas. Fortunately, the IRS does provide some tax relief through the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. This means that the first $95,100 of foreign earnings is excluded from your US taxable income. If you're married and both you and your spouse live overseas, then each of you will receive this exclusion. Couple of points to note. If you do not use the entire exclusion in a year, the unused portion cannot be carried forward. Point 2, the unused portion cannot be transferred to a spouse. So you either use it or lose it. You have to meet one of two tests in order to receive the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. It's not automatic. The two tests are the physical presence test and the bona fide residence test. Let's start with the first test. The physical presence test. In order to meet this test, you must reside in a foreign country for 330 days or more in any 12-month period. In other words, you can't stay in the US in a 12-month period for 35 days or longer. Let's take an example of a teacher who gets a job in China to teach English. She leaves and arrives on China on August 1st, 2012. And her contract is for a single year. If the teacher does not spend more than 35 days in the US from August 1st, 2012 to July 31st, 2013, then the teacher will qualify for the physical presence test and receive the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. Let's say that the teacher meets the test and doesn't really visit the US much in the 12-month period. In that case, the teacher would get the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion for the 5-month period, August 1st to December 31st, 2012. The Bona Fide Residence Test. This is the second way in which you can qualify for the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. To meet the Bona Fide Residence Test, you have to satisfy a few conditions. Number 1, you're a US citizen or green card holder. Number 2, you have a home in a foreign country. Number 3, you live in a foreign country uninterrupted for an entire calendar year. Number 4, you plan on staying in a foreign country for an extended period of time or indefinitely. Let's look at some practical examples on how the Bona Fide Residence Test works. Example 1. You have a contract in a foreign country, let's say Canada, for 2 years. At the end of 2 years, you plan on coming back to the United States once your contract is over. Intuitively, you would think that you would satisfy or meet the Bona Fide Residence Test, but you won't because you do not plan on staying abroad indefinitely. You're coming back home to the US after 2 years. Example 2. A single person moves to Switzerland and maintains a US home still. Even if that person gets a home in Switzerland, they will still not qualify for the Bona Fide Residence Test because it is the IRS's viewpoint that by maintaining a home in the US, they intend to return back. Example 3. An expat and his entire family move abroad to Japan. Let's say you are that expat and you and your immediate family move to Japan for a contract that starts on July 1st, 2011. You buy a home in Japan. You visit your extended family in the United States during 2012 only for the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. You plan to stay in Japan indefinitely. In fact, as of 2012, you are still in Japan with your family. In this case, you will clearly meet the Bona Fide Residence Test because, number one, you stayed out of the United States for an uninterrupted calendar year. Number two, you maintained a home in Japan. And number three, you've demonstrated by your actions that you intend to live in Japan indefinitely. I hope that you found this video useful. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your feedback means a lot and helps me produce better and greater videos. For more great tips and tricks, please see my blog, the link for which is shown at the end of this video. Also, get access to your free report, 20 Tax Secrets on How to Beat the Taxman, the link for which is also at the end of this video. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.